Hello everybody, Reaper X1 and Info Ivan here, welcoming you to another group of worthy travelers trying to get to NeuTecha and going over the process of doing so. And while we're doing that, I'm going to welcome you to this new episode and another fine group of travelers. And as we get into this, Ivan's going to pass it over to our first of, we got 6 here. So we got, let's do this. Now, switch it around. So like I was saying, welcome back. Thanks for joining me. I hope you are having a good one. And now look at that. There's a fine group. We got Bob Tubut. I've missed out. Kree Scully, Sergeant Bastion. Switch to that one. Corporal Crunch, the Kraken Tool V2, and Bobtopus, I think is how you pronounce the first one. So let's see what we can get going here. We'll see if these guys can make it through the little test here. And then from there, we'll know just what they're going to be able to get into. For now, they'll be able to get into just about everything, because we haven't got the real hard to do stuff in yet. Still working on setting up a lot of stuff. So, that AI drone we got on NeuTecha, it's working out really good. And it's been putting in the hours, as you may have seen from one of the previous videos where we've been setting up. We're getting a motel and a runway and everything, and it's going really good. So these guys are all going to have somewhere to stay, I'm hoping. But there is a bunch of them. So if you guys got houses for these guys, like whoever's made each character, that would be cool. Build them up, send them on in, then I have somewhere to give them a home. Because right now, I only got that one resort, we're calling it. Because it may be more than one building by the time it's done. But for now, we're only going to have 9 rooms. And I think we're at 15 citizens. So I got 4 that are going to be at my house, because I made them. And I got my house built. I just haven't put it in yet, really. So, and I got one other house that was built. Oh, I can't remember who it was. You'll see it better when I actually get it set up. It looks like Scully's made his way through there. He'll hang on. So, that's going to come in real handy on the travel there. So now let's see how he does with ramps. Usually these hub wheels do fairly good. The only problem is having the ramp set up like this with the armor and all that. It helps for some stuff, but it also causes problems for other wheels. So it's kind of a 50-50 thing on if they're going to be able to drive up ramps. But that's why I wanted them to be able to have the flight ability and controllable. And, if you can work that into your character, that's cool. It makes it easier to work with. But if not, well, we do want variety. So, everything's... there we go. That's a decent shot. Everything's accepted pretty much. But do know if it is real hard to use or doesn't have everything that was kind of suggested, that it might not be able to participate in some of the things that NeuTecha will eventually offer. But for the most part, we should be able to get you into the teleporter and onto the launch site, because we got to follow that safety protocol. Because where you go through here, the little electric field, the way the story goes is it cleans off any bacteria, any contaminants that could come through and maybe cause weirdness down the road. So you don't want like a mutant or something coming because you had a bug squished on your shoe or so. That could be, or on a wheel, I guess. That could be kind of a troubling thing. But if you would like to get in on this NeuTecha project and you don't know exactly how or what is needed, just go down into the description, because we're just trying to get him in there. He's making it though. And you find the NeuTecha project link, and from there it'll take you to a thread. Make sure you read the first few posts, because there are some videos with them that help describe what is suggested to be included into your builds for your character and the house, and that gives a good idea on that. I haven't really set out final sizes for them, but let's get this guy traveling here. He needs to get on his way so we can get the line moving. Get them all moved on in here. Now, as I know you're wondering what the resources are for. Well, some just need a little nudge in case they get a little worried about the whole process. The first time teleporting and stuff, it is a little hairy. I'd be worried myself. I know I was when I went through it. I was wondering, how's this going to go? I don't know. But we're going to see. And now this guy, he's gonna find out. Oh, whoa, we're going for I don't know, man. Oh, I made my go red. Ah. And he's gone. So it looked like a pretty successful pass through the portal. So I think he's gonna be fine. We'll have to wait and see how he makes it on the other end. So far, we haven't had any weirdness go on, but you know, we've had some pretty, how would we say, optimal conditions with the whole path through the wormhole and through the rip in space, you know. So it's been very, very good that way. We're just hoping there's not like a space storm of some sort, or an ion field, or magnetisms of some sort that messes up. Wow, it could rearrange our bits. That was my one fear when I started implementing that whole teleporting idea, you know. You come back with a leg stuck to your forehead, and geez, who knows what could be stuck where, right? You'd have a finger in your nose. Permanent. Not optional. That would be freaking horrible. But we got this fine fella here, Cree Livy, all set up to make his way up the ramp. He's hanging on to that post like a champ, so you know he's going to be able to do a lot. Because that little attach kind of setup, that's going to be a big part of a lot of the different little things. Because there's going to be some moving stuff. With this the way the resources interact with everything, we are going to have some mobility. Hopefully a little bit of automation. And just in general, see what we can do with it. Now, the only thing that would make it better is if mobile techs got the same response with the resources as stationary techs. There. Need a little help getting up there. Some techs, the way they're built, they just want to fly up, straight up, and then they level out before they go forward. Well, in this situation, that puts me on the roof. So I figure I'd give them a little help. If it's needed, it's alright. I don't mind. Change things around a little bit, but I always try to get you back to the original tech when we get you to your final destination. You know, sometimes you just have to store things in your overhead compartment. Or, you know, that kind of thing. So, yeah, well, he was the slippery one, though. He's like, no, just I need a minute. I don't want to go yet. No, just give me a minute. Okay, I'll go. Okay, oh, it feels weird. It makes me tingle. Oh, crap. Oh, I don't feel so good. Ooh. I don't think he's gonna come out too clean. He might have a little upset tummy. I'm not sure, but it might be something that he ate. It looks like he may have went and had some Taco Bell or something. I'm not sure. Unless he just really likes the hat. It's hard to say sometimes. People wear things that, you know, you can't just say, hey. Can't just assume. Yeah, this fella, we got to make sure he's got the bits. So we get him all hooked up with the ring. Ooh. Yeah, he likes to go more forward than up. So yeah, this one I'm going to have to do a little figuring out. Kind of play with the buttons a little bit. And we'll see though. Come on. Oh, almost. We got a little more of a vertical jump. Yeah, we'll just get a little more room. One thing I found though is these GSO treads, they do work really nice. As far as for the characters and that. And those Hawkeye wheels, they seem to do alright for the most part on driving on blocks. But they do get caught like that because of the extra space where the arms are on them. So if you place them just right, they're one of the better wheels to have on the bottom, but you do have to be careful about ramps and stuff. Now through this part here, after this part, I'm probably going to use more of the experimental ramps because they got way smoother transitions and stuff like that. So I'm not going to really worry about it as far as this ramp, any results this ramp can show, just because I wanted to keep this save without experimental blocks, the one I put out originally. That's why I built it this way. I just changed this since I started using it for my recordings. But I just want to do that so everybody can participate if they want. You don't have to have the R&D to get in on this. And as far as the ring goes that you see me put on this one, well, there's other ways you can hold, like attach the tech without the ring. Just use some of the brackets and whatnot, or if you got another way, you know, that's fine too. Just trying to keep it open to as many people as possible, because, you know, it's not going to be as good as if it's just me building. So, you know, I wanted as many people that are interested to be able to, ooh, he break dances. He is really excited to go, which is awesome. Because I'm excited to have all the company. You know, I was starting to get some weird kind of loneliness issues there. I was manning that AI remote drone for so long. I started, you know, go a little stir crazy. I was like, oh, I just need someone to talk to. There's a couple trees. I painted faces on them, you know. I made a mud man. He really didn't like the rain, though. He went all to pieces over it. He was real mushy about it. But yeah, you know, now that it won't be an issue. Because when my actual dude gets there, I'll be a little more social, ready to interact with real people instead of, well, painted on people. There we go. We got him up there. Oh, whoa. Oh, it spit me out. Too big. Too big. The wings be too wide, I believe. Well, we'll get him back up in there anyway. Come on. You can do it, man. You can do it. Come on. I believes in you. There we go. Yeah, a little wide. See, those were size restrictions or requirements. They were there for a reason. Makes it harder when they're too big. Well, that one, I think it was Legionite's character. He got a so-fo head going through the gate, but he did make it. That was the main thing, you know, get everybody in, let them come and have some fun. Okay, let's get him sending. Oh, he's doing his own little driving thing. Oh, he's got AI on it, I bet. Yeah, I think I might just lose the resource idea. I'm not sure yet. I do kind of like it, though. But a lot of them just jump over it. It'd almost be nice to be able to control the height of the resources up to a certain point. Oh, there he goes, there he goes. Oh, yeah. He liked that ride. I think he was ready for anything. He looked like he had a good complement of all the important goodies on him. He had some weapons and all the flight gear, and, you know, he was ready for some stuff. Oh, now look at this guy. He looks like another battling type. I guess that would be why that would... I think that one's Corporal Crunch, if I remember it correctly. I could be wrong, but I think I might be right. Or, I don't know. I missed it. We'll figure it out in a minute. We'll get him through the portal, though. You know, we gotta keep the line moving. We don't want to run too late here, because Info Ivan there, he gets a little cranky sometimes. Gotta be really careful with it. Gives you bad info if he doesn't. Next thing you know, who knows where you end up. He could flip a switch and send you anywhere, within this teleporter's range. That's the whole problem, though, is we need the teleporter to get us to the launch site, not just as part of the security measures, but because it's too far to NeuTecha. If we had the space shuttle here, we could fly right to there, but it would take longer. But then it wouldn't be as safe. And, you know, we did have that little bit of kind of a setup on the launch site planet. So, you know, it could be like a secondary home. Maybe it's our vacation planet. Amusement park planet. That could be cool. But anyway, we're getting ahead of it. Oh, I'm getting ahead of myself a little bit. I think we just got worried about getting the citizens there. And then from there, we can all pitch in our ideas and we'll see what we come up with. So I think that's what's going to make this project that much better, is because it will be hopefully a collaboration of all our ideas, all our builds. And we'll just take the best of all the bits and we'll just kind of put them together, hopefully accordingly, and we'll make some awesome happen. Oh, come on. Oh, easy. Yeah, easy. He's like, yeah, just give me a second. Gotta check my gear. Make sure I'm locked and loaded just in case there's any aggressors on the other side. We'll get them on moving though. Come on, you can do it. I believes in you. Oh, there he goes. Now he's more, yep, he's ready. Oh, there he goes. Oh, yeah. This ain't nothing, guys. Yeah, he was game. Nothing scares that fella. So, Bob Topos is going to be our next one through the gate. But you know, one thing I should probably mention here while we got Bob Topos running the little track here is, you know, there is that other little project I got going there where it's a lot of cool and original text that all you guys have been building. And what that project would be is, if you just don't happen to not know, is a Saturday Showcase. Like I said, it's for your cool and original text. And if you would like a video of them for your very own, all you have to do is find my Saturday Showcase auditions link down in the description. Follow it to the thread that I created. Post your in-game snapshots and or save games. Oh, come on, wiggle out of there, wiggle out of there. Come on, you can do it, man. I believes in you. But post those there on that thread. And from there, I'll make the best dang video out of them I can. And it'll get posted up on a Saturday for all of us to enjoy and be inspired by. And you know what? I think we will be. So far, I've gotten a ton of ideas from all the showcases you guys have been auditioning in or for. And you know what? I appreciate it because that's kind of awesome. That's something only you guys can bring. So I thank you. And other than that, you know, if you're up for some multiplayer action, well, hold on. We don't want to freak this guy out. We're just gonna let him go. Give him some time here. Let him relax, like it's a Sunday at 1 p.m. UTC -5, and he'd be just sitting and playing some multiplayer. And if you'd like to do that every Sunday, there he goes. Oh, he's loving it. Look at him go. Yeah. But yeah, if you'd like to get in on some of that multiplayer, I would be hosting games every Sunday at that time, 1 p.m. UTC -5. I think that's about the best way I can describe it or explain it. Come and join me. We'll get in as many rounds as we can, and you know what? See how it goes. Got a couple in there the other day. They were pretty fun. We got a couple. What do we have? We had a 3-player round. We had a 4-player round. We tried the 4-player on teams, so that was pretty sweet. Oh, that guy's jumping right up there. So yeah, maybe we won't worry about hooking him to a post so much, but you know, maybe we should though. Kind of make sure he's able to do the stuff, because we don't want him to get so far and then just be because it would really suck if he falls out of the shuttle. But I'm pretty sure it'll work. I seen the ring there. Should have an attach point. Oh, he's hanging on. He's a tough one to get through the gate. Come on, you can make it. He's like, hold on, you had a loose shingle. See how he's just helping us out. He's a handy little sucker, I tell you. I'm glad he's here. Never would have got that shingle fixed. Hold on. Just gotta over a little bit. Just a little bit. I might have to remake this gate. At least the one for my end. Because I still wanted everyone to be able to use it. But I don't know, I kind of like it. And it does kind of keep the suggested size requirements in mind. Eh? Whoa, he's jumping right up. He's like clicking his heels. He's happy to go. Right on, he's excited. I like it. I like your enthusiasm. There he's going. Yeah, let's do her. Yeah, buddy. Oh, there he goes. Oh, he got spun around a little bit. So I think that's about all of them for this round. So I think that was another fine day. Old Info Ivan, he looks pretty happy. So until that next time, everybody, keep being the awesome. Keep having a good one. Bye.